It's now officially 24 hours since this scene played out at Easton Town Center. One child was shot and killed. Two 13-year-olds now in custody. One of them now charged with murder. Thanks for joining us at 6. I'm Andrew Kinsey.
And I'm Yolanda Harris. Now, the shooting caused the mayor and Columbus police chief to hold a news conference on a Sunday night where they urged parents to get control of their kids. We have team coverage tonight of this story. 10 TV's Lacey Crisp was in juvenile court for the suspect's first court hearing, and Carly Dion spoke to shoppers about their reaction. We're going to start tonight with Lacey, who begins our team coverage. She joins us live downtown.
Because of their age, 10 TV is not naming the two suspects, but one of the boys is facing 2 counts of murder.
Both with firearm specifications.
That 13-year-old boy was not physically in court, but his great-grandfather was. The magistrate ordered the teen be held until his next hearing, saying it was for the public safety. Prosecutors say that teen tried to hide the gun used in the shooting in a restaurant garbage can. The other teen sat in court next to his mother in the hearing. His attorney argued he's in school and plays football and is cooperating. Brian Steele with the Fraternal Order of Police says officers secured Easton quickly and made arrests. He says the community needs to step up to stop juvenile violence.
The problem is right now, crime is out of control, specifically violent crime. You cannot have guns in the hands of 13-year-olds. I do not blame the State House for this.
And so far, Columbus police have not released the name of the victim. In Columbus, Lacey Crisp, 10 TV News.
Thanks, Lacey. 10 TV's Carly Dion was at the scene last night. She went back to the Easton area today.
She joins us live now with more on what the community is saying about this. Carly.
Andrew and Yolanda, businesses here at Easton Town Center opened up this morning at 10 a.m. and we've seen quite a few shoppers here throughout this afternoon. Some of the people I spoke with today were shocked to find out the person behind the trigger is just 13 years old.
We heard the sirens and saw the helicopter and we were wondering what was going on.
Dozens of law enforcement agencies called to Easton Town Center Sunday night for a report of a shooting.
I guess it was good to see all the police response.
Officers arriving to the scene within a minute of the call coming in. They found a juvenile male shot in front of Jenny's Ice Cream, and officers rendered aid before he was rushed to the hospital. He later died from his injuries. The suspect, a 13-year-old boy.
Yeah, that's crazy. I can't believe that's real, that they're even able to get access to the guns or anything.
According to the shopping center's policy, children under the age of 16 may not be on property unless accompanied and supervised by a parent or legal guardian over the age of 21 at all times. It is unclear if any adults related to the minors were here at the time of the shooting. Some shoppers in Easton today believe kids aren't being taught the dangers of this type of behavior.
Your anger is not okay to shoot someone.
As a mom of 2 boys, Monet Tucker says she's fed up with the gun violence.
These people out here these days are just carrying guns just for aesthetic. So I don't think it's anything of protecting themselves, especially as kids.
Mitchell Krause is here visiting from Cincinnati and says he'll think twice about coming back.
Would make us, like I said, less likely to come to the area, and which is a shame because it's such a beautiful area.
Many agreeing more needs to be done to keep our communities safe.
You put a gun in someone's face and say you can protect yourself, they think they can use it for anything if it's not taught right.
Obviously something has to be done because we don't want that anywhere, Columbus or any city.
And Easton Town Center management releasing a statement today saying in part, "We send our deepest condolences to the loved ones of the young person who lost his life in a senseless act of gun violence Sunday night after center hours. Our security procedures are constantly reviewed and adjusted based on feedback from local, state, and federal authorities, as well as national security experts contracted by Easton Town Center." Reporting live in Easton, Carly Dion, 10 TV News.
Thank you, Carly. Now, after all of this, could the parents face charges? While they could be, experts say it's most likely it will never happen. We talked with a law professor at The Ohio State University, and she says parents being charged for their kids' actions is an anomaly. It rarely ever happens because it is so hard to prove in court that they had any involvement in the crime. It's more likely the parents will be required to have some sort of involvement in their child's sentence.
Once a child is charged as being a delinquent minor, parents can be ordered to participate in services with their children to address the underlying behavior. And so that is the way that parents are being offered and in some cases mandated to participate in these kinds of things if they want to maintain custody of their children.
What's more likely to happen is the parents or guardians could face a civil lawsuit from the victim's family. We'll continue covering this story on air, online at 10tv.com and inside the 10TV News app.